We are winding it down with a storm from Shango and Oya. They doing their dance right about now, bringing about those masterful foundations on all fours, winding down your Jupiter-ruled Shango venerated Thursday. So just as we had a double two energy on a 22-4, now we got a double scoop of honey on the 5. But this, thank goddess, it's Friday. We doing this one live, so let's unpack it. Attention, star seeds. Attention, light workers. Attention, root workers. Attention, conjure doctors. Attention, nature-based faith practitioners. Attention, spiritualists. Attention, diviners. Attention, prophets. Attention, the spiritually eclectic. Attention for those seeking the road less traveled. This is time-sensitive cosmic information, so you might want to catch this. This is time-sensitive cosmic information that you can use in your prayers, manifestations, and other spirit works. Beam up now via this video or the audio link in this video's description box to get this on-the-fly esoteric wisdom. Beaming up now. Ashe and Mojibatu Olodumare Bobo Egungun Ara Orun Bobo Orisha for another day to bask in the goodness of Onile's sacred earth. Every day given is very special, and here are a few details, cosmic details, pertaining to how. I'm iiiYansaje to Muse, and this is your early rising or your evening settling mystic forecast. Ekale if you're catching this in the evening time. Let me adjust my mic. There we go. Ekaro if you're catching this in the early morning's rise. As always, I am iiiYansaje Muse, the Black Madonna of the airwaves, bringing you the music, the mystics, and the mojo, winding down your Jupiter-ruled Shango venerated Thursday, headed into Thank Goddess It's Friday. And today was in perfect 22-4 masterful balance. We had a cloudless day here in Houston, and as you can hear, it's raining cats, dogs, and alligators outside now. Boy, Shango and Oya are in their dance. So, if you are in the Houston area and you're hearing the same rain that I do, go outside with a couple of mason jars and catch you some of that. You'll find it most useful. It's May 8th, 2025, and the day is vibing on a 22-4. And this is your 7th Thursday of spring equinox and the 3rd one of Taurus season. So make sure you go out and get some of those May flowers, even while the April showers are still going on. Tonight's moon is bringing balance, waxing in the 7th house of Libra. So take all those powerful transformations, all those passions you feel, and find a delicate balance with it. Because if the energy is building up and surging within, it has a place to go. You just have to ask the divine for it. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. If you are listening to this at the 9 o'clock hour, you got 2 hours and some change to work it out before the clock strikes 12. Before Shango passes that time clock to the Orisha Osun, me. And we got a double scoop of honey on this, thank goddess it's Friday. This is 222.9 The Mothership, your 24/7 funky groove station, created by one woman and the divine, for the high vibe people of the Aquarian age. Beam up. Did you enjoy what you found within I Ching's and Scarlet Serenes? Then you'll love it when we sweeten it up a bit with some honey, love, and war paint. Your Fridaily blog about love at www.poeticallymused.org/sweet sacred honey gourd. That's poeticallymused.org/SWEET Why don't you meet me there tomorrow? Ashe. And we are back. So, in case you're just now joining us, I'm iiiYansaje Muse, the Black Madonna of the airways, and this is the forecast. And if you were listening over the Mothership's airwaves, you're hearing these smooth vocal pipes of mine over Shantae Moore's Way You from the motion picture soundtrack Waiting to Exhale. Also, music from Babyface with he's singing with the deal 2 occasions, and a lovely bit of advice from Boys to Men. Don't let real love pass you by. That's right. It's May 9th, 2025. We're getting close to those Mother's Day vibes. And it is a 23-5 on the daily numerology. And those of you that don't know, it's the fifth day of the week. And Oshun's number is 5. And in many Orisha lineages, Friday is Oshun's ruling day. It's the 8th Friday of spring equinox and the third one of Taurus season. And tonight the moon is still waxing in Libra, headed into Scorpio. So increase the balance in your love by adding just a little more sweetness. Because I know we got a lot of tough stuff going on in the world today. I get it. But life is still what you make it now. So you got to go out there and create ways to make your life sugar honey sweet. We're all here to enjoy it, aren't we? All right. So we are still cruising. Oh, let me get my little red book. We are still cruising through the second decam of Taurus season. So if you were born between May 1st and the 10th, you are a Taurus, but you are half Virgo. So that's that sub ruling energy going on. So y'all are probably the most harder working of all the 3 classes of Taurus. And if you are by the Kemetic way of the stars, then we are in the season of Anubis, and we are in the season of the market when it comes to the 12 figures of African spirituality. Ashe? All right. If you were born on May 9th, then happy solar return. May the ancestors, Olodumare, Orishas, and all saints of your respective faith bliss and bless you with many, many more, filled with Baba Ire. And Baba Ire just means many blessings. So if you were born on May 9th, you have originality and should cultivate your creative ability. You are amusing and entertaining, and you are popular amongst your friends and associates and have definite likes and dislikes. You should marry young. Your home life will bring you much happiness. I love it. I love that for you. Ashe. All right, all you other 11 zodiac houses, haterade ain't alkaline. So make sure that you are showing all the Tauruses in your life some love as they turn up in their season. Because you know good and darn well that when your little zodiac season rolls around and my little zodiac sign too, we're all going to want the world to join in with us in celebrating. So celebrate others in their season. Then your whole life becomes a big party no matter what comes your way. And if you need be, and I would suggest it, you can take a look at how the Taurus energy works in your inner universe. That's right. Break out that natal chart, take a look at house 2, Venus, and Taurus to learn how the golden bull runs in your universe. If you need some help understanding that, give me a call at 314-200-0368. Now, we only have one planet in retrograde still until July, and that is Pluto's retrograde in Aquarius. That started on May 4th in Aquarius, and we're coming out on October 14th, still in Aquarius. Now, with Pluto being the last planet in the solar system that ends the galaxy that we know about and begins the one that doesn't, that planet retrograding in Aquarius is bringing a lot of finalities to old thoughts, old habits, old patterns, old relationships that are keeping us tied to old timelines. So don't be afraid to let those things go. All right. Pluto retrogrades do affect you Scorpio babies more than the other 11 houses because it is your ruling planet. But for everyone else, check your placements of where Pluto is in your natal chart to get a deeper perspective on how Pluto's retrograde affects you. All right. I'll be right back with your tarot read for the Lovers Collective. And that'll be it for this forecast. I love it when it's only one or two planets in retrograde. That means my segments aren't as long. Love it. This is 222.9 The Mothership, and you are listening to The Forecast. Yellows, golds, Venus, iiiYansaje Osun, love, sensuality, voices of the mothers. Welcome to Fridays on The Mothership. 222.9. Beam up. Alrighty then. So, if you are seeing this on the Spotify podcast video, if you're seeing this live over Facebook, YouTube, or Instagram, or TikTok, and you may have some questions about your love life or what's going on with your self-love energies as it connects to the essence of Osun and doubling up the honey, then you are tapped into divine algorithm, and this is your message. Now, first, we're going to take a look at where your energies are using the prism deck. Then I'm going to pluck a rose off the black vine. Oops. Then I'm going to pluck a rose off the black vine. This tarot want to talk already. To look at the energies of people around you. And then we're going to see what the divine has to say about it all. Are you ready? All right. Ibariwa, Gusu, Ilauru, Iwaru. All right. Thank you to your ancestors and your Ori for allowing you to receive this message. Please let all who see it take what resonates. I give honor to the Almighty, the Most High, Iba Olodumare, all Orishas, Bobo Orisha, especially Eshu, Orisha of communication. Please do not confuse us. And give us the light of clarity and truth, free of any false truths from malevolent forces. Okay, so already we're seeing that energetically you have leveled up with the consciousness card, but you may have some difficulty allowing yourself to get comfortable in your own skin again, because when you are elevating your consciousness, you are shedding a lot of falsehoods, a lot of untruths. The shedding process can be very uncomfortable. So you are being reminded with this double scoop of honey on this, thank God, as it's Friday, especially mid the moon waxing in Libra. That means it's time for some balance. And this is saying get comfortable. Get comfortable in your new level of consciousness. Meaning, make it fun. Because this is the aspect of life that's not going to come to an end. But the death card showing up inverted, whatever you're on the road to, there's not going to be any stopping it. You might be building on something that's bigger than you. So if I'm talking to you, I feel like I'm talking to someone who is only suited for a kingdom union. So you may have to hold off on your love life right now. But just because you don't have a love life with someone else does not mean you don't have to have a love life at all. And sometimes Oshun reminds you of that. Ibariwa, Gusu, Ilauru, Iwaru. Okay, what are the energies of some of the people around them? Okay, you got some people really confused about where you at right now energetically with the lost card showing up. And it's good to be mysterious, okay? Some people may even be spreading rumors that you've lost it or you're empty inside. And sometimes the universe hides you behind the illusions of people's projections. You got people sneakily watching you and trying to keep up with you, and it's not their fault that they're fascinated with your energy, because your elevation in consciousness led you to a glow up. It's okay to love yourself for it, because everyone else is loving it so much that they sneaky, they lost, they trying to figure it out. People who gambled you, they stuck, frozen, trying to keep up with you. They took gambles on you in the past and now they're only fixated on you. But you're fixated on you too. So keep the focus there. What does the divine have to say about all of this? Imbadiwa, Gusu, Ilaru, Ibaru. Okay, so, stay in your high priestess energy because the elevation of your consciousness is beyond the level of many, okay? And you're just being called to stay close to nature, continue to seek the light of truth, but this time, allow yourself to love it because you still got that devil energy nipping at your heels with it showing up under the bottom of the deck. This message is also with the devil showing up at the bottom of the deck. What I'm getting from this is you are being called to pour more love into the gifts that you have been demonized for having. I think I'm going to stop it right there. There's my general read. Should you need a personal read, give me a call at 314-200-0368. Or you can order one through the pen site pre-recorded with a 24-hour turnaround. I'm iiiYansaje Muse, and this is the forecast on Radio for the Road Less Traveled, 222.9, the Mothership. Beam up. Love, allure, is so much more than tawdry seduction. Osun, the Venus Collection, brought to you by the Mothership Mystic Boutiq. All proceeds go to 222.9, the Mothership, internet radio for the road less traveled. Beam up. Thank you for joining me for this forecast. I certainly hope that you gain some things that are going to have you having a divinely aligned, Oshun-kissed, blissful, thank goddess, it's Friday. If you're listening to this at the 9 o'clock hour, then stay tuned for my Thursday nightly vision of what love looks like, brought to you by the Divine Masculine Fathers of Song. And the song I'm going to play next was already standing there in the queue and is very aligned to what's going on right now. It's raining cats, dogs, and alligators. So here's music from Peebo Bryson. Can you stop the rain? If not, go bathe in it. Anyways, if you're listening at the 6 o'clock hour, then stay tuned for the Rising Bimbo to Oshun. The Rising Bimbe to Oshun before we get to your sensual and melodic mothers of song. Either way, remember, the sky's big enough for us all to be stars. And in the words of George Clinton, free your mind, your ass will follow. This is 222.9 The Mothership, your one woman and the divine created radio station for the Aquarian age. Beam up. Every day is special. Why not find out mystically how? This is the forecast on your Mystic Music Haven on the airwaves, 222.9 The Mothership. Beam up.